Hi lovelies, welcome. I'm so glad you could be with me today and I hope you're all doing really well. This is Sheree from Divine Visions. For those who are new to my channel, a big welcome to you also, guys. And we do twin flame readings here, love readings, soulmate readings, pick a card readings, true crime analysis, etc. I do spirit sessions when I've got the energy. So welcome to all of you, and I just want to say a big prayer, well, not say a big prayer, I've been sending out my prayers and doing prayers for the world, really. At the moment, as we know, Russia, Ukraine, you know, all that stuff is just absolutely mad. Oh, gosh. And, you know, we've had a lot to deal with, everybody in the world, globally. It's just been a crisis with all this stuff with the pandemic, and now in Queensland and New South Wales there's flooding. We're okay here, but you know, there's been a lot of floods, and so people have died and have lost their cars and their houses. It's absolutely crazy. But this is Mother Earth. Sometimes she does do this, and it's like a cleansing, a purification of some sort. I don't know how to explain it, but spiritually it's like that. My cat is meowing. What is going on? Oh, what is it? So it's all happening here. She's one of those ones that will tap you on the shoulder. So what is it? You beautiful girl. So yeah, I mean, I hope everything is going well in your world, guys, wherever you are in the world. I really hope that you guys are okay, that you're safe, that you're raising your vibration as much as you can, because the world needs healing. You know, we all need healing in our lives separately anyway. You know, individually, a lot of us need healing, but it happens on a global scale as well. And so there's a lot of light workers out there who also are very depleted and need that love and energy, beautiful energy sent out there to them as well, because they're the ones who, you know, you might be a light worker yourself, are the ones who help heal others and the planet. And even through an intention, you know, a positive intention, it can make a big difference, because energy is everything. And it can shift and transform, and we, you know, transmute the negative into the positive. So we can do that. We do have the power to make change. It can be just one simple thing that you do kindly for somebody else in the world. Someone you might know, someone you might not know, but it makes a difference to their life. And if they're feeling good, then they're going to make someone else feel good. So it's a ripple effect. And that's just a message that's come up just now. As you know, I tend to get on these things, and sometimes I'll just have this intro that's of channeling. But yeah, I just wanted to extend my heartfelt sympathies out to those who are struggling at the moment, and who are undergoing a lot of scary things in the world. You know, you might be experiencing that, and I'm very sorry. And I'm sending out my love and thoughts to you. Okay, guys, we're doing the Twin Flame Tarot today. This is the masculine energy cards. This is the feminine energy. Going to check out what's going on with both of them this week. Okay, so I didn't think I was going to do this today. I really felt horrible with energy this last week. As some of you know, I've had to have a break. But seriously, you guys are such a great support. I really love you guys, seriously. You're just so wonderful, you know, and I really appreciate you. So let's have a look, okay? We're going to see what the Divine Masculine is feeling towards the Divine Feminine this week. What's going on with the Divine Masculine? Aw, your strength inspires me. Look at that, strength. So he's seeing that. It's interesting because there is a Divine Feminine in this, breaking away from the chains here, which is interesting. So the Divine Feminine, he might be seeing that the Divine Feminine is really embracing her power, stepping into her power right now. Two of Pentacles, juggling. So he's at the moment, I feel like this is how he's seeing her, but it's also his current energy as well. Back and forth. What's he doing? What's he doing? He's not feeling stable, you know, he's looking at her strength, but he's not necessarily feeling grounded right now in his life, is he? What's he doing? Yeah, there's lots of choices, options, okay, for him to choose between. So he's at a point where he's, what's that word? I can't even think what I'm trying to say. It's like off kilter, like he's not feeling the balance right now. He's toing and froing back and forth. Which way do I go? So he's not feeling grounded at this stage. And he has got a lot of options. What's this to do with? He's got to make the right choice, and he might be feeling a little overwhelmed. Yes, look at that. He's definitely unsure what to do. He doesn't know what to choose. Now, is this between the Divine Feminine and something else? What is this, you know? Because it does look to me like he's not sure. He's got the blindfold on. He's trying to feel his way through something. See, the cups are all about emotions. He's trying to feel what he's best meant to do. What next action is he meant to take regarding her? Yeah, let's get an idea what's happening further with this. The Divine Masculine. Yeah, so he's trying to leave something behind. It's like... he wants to choose the Divine Feminine. He really admires her strength, and it's inspiring him to break free from something that no longer serves him. So it could be a karmic partner, just some kind of cycle that is, you know, a karmic cycle that he's coming to an end with, but he wants a renewal. He wants a renewed chapter with the Divine Feminine, I feel. So what is the Divine Feminine feeling? So she's currently in her best healthy self. Like, she's trying to become her best healthy self right now. So she's focusing on herself, her health at the moment. And that might be why he's seeing her strength, because she's pulled back, focusing on her own self, her independence, her peace of mind, maybe getting better with her physical health, that kind of thing as well. Yeah, jumping into new things. Look at that. She's onwards and upwards in her life. She's trusting in the process and just keeping on. That's what she's doing. She's keeping on. Not a care in the world kind of thing. So she's really just maybe even going out near the beach, getting some salt air, fresh air. That could be something there. Five of Pentacles, so maybe looking after her self-esteem. Also taking care of boundaries around the home place as well, and maybe even her workplace. There's things she's focusing on regarding her financial wealth, abundance. There might have been feelings of rejection that she's, you know, a lot of the Divine Feminines have had to deal with rejection and self-worth issues. So I feel like she's working on that. And definitely around the home situation here too, and her stability. Hanging around really awesome, beautiful, close-knit people. Like, it's like a close-knit thing, like close family, close friends, to help her through anything that she might be undergoing as a struggle. You know, the Five of Pentacles usually does have something to do with, you know, money, feeling like you're in poverty, things like that. But it could also go deeper to the point of feeling rejected, left out in the cold. Maybe he made her feel that way because he's been sitting on the fence or hasn't been able to make a decision. He's back and forth. And that could be something that's helping her to really push forward and jump into her own stuff, okay? Focusing on her own self and her own stability and happiness, and celebrations in life. So she has a lot to celebrate for. And isolation. So yeah, the Divine Feminines may be retreating. They might have had to feel the need to pull back from the connection, or even from everybody, and just focus on themselves, their own rest time, peace of mind, meditation, hanging around only those who are close-knit, you know, with them, and just being aware of where they give their energy to. So that's been a massive thing, because I think Divine Feminines have, because they're such nurturers, they have, even with the Divine Masculine or even other people around them, just really wanted to help and be there. But yet it's like they've had to pull back their energy and be there for themselves now, be their own best friend, and build upon their own, you know, home. Some will be nesting, so to speak. So it'll be like making the house really nice and comfortable, and maybe changing some things around the house, maybe bringing in different decor, colors, things like that. She's really trying to make herself feel comfortable around in her surroundings. So what does the divine masculine at this time want with the divine feminine? What does he actually want right now? Well, that came up. I'm just miserable and I'm really tired of pretending I'm not. So he doesn't want to pretend anymore that he's sad. I think in some ways he might want to be able to show that vulnerability, that vulnerable side of him, that, you know, he is sad, he's not coping. And that he may not have everything together. See, the magician is that magic. It's bringing things together. It's manifesting. I think he's sad that he hasn't been able to bring it all together to manifest what it is that he does want with her. Yeah, look at that. Strength is coming through again. Very interesting, because her strength inspires him. So it might be that he's trying to be strong. He's been holding back. Judgment is the new beginning. It's a renewal. Once again, renewal. Look at that Judgment card. That reminds me of too. It's all about pushing through, leaving the past behind, having the strength and resilience to learn from the past and move forward into a new chapter. But he is holding on to something. Like he's on the brink of leaving something, it looks like here, just cutting it out, but he doesn't know what to do. Like he's not sure what to choose, how to do it, what next step to take at the moment. And so he just feels sad because he hasn't been able to make a choice or step up, so to speak. He hasn't been able to do that. And we've got 3 major arcanas here, guys. This is very significant stuff for the divine masculine. He wants a renewal with the divine feminine. He doesn't want her judging him for his weaknesses, you know, things like that, where he might not have had the courage to come forward. He's worried about that. He wants to be the magician who's got it all together and is able to bring things into, you know, physical manifestation into their life. Make things good, make things new. Yeah. Leave the past behind, have healing here. So we got enlightenment and gossip. So he might be afraid that she's talking about him. That he's not awakened, you know, he's not enlightened. So that's the thing, like because he doesn't have it yet, see? The 2 of Swords means that he doesn't have the awareness just yet of what to do or how to get to where he wants to get to. So he's not feeling strong at the moment. He's just kind of maybe not taking any action, which means that he feels like he's just at a stalemate, in limbo in a way. And for some of you, you might have just suddenly started having contact after a long time of not speaking. And now he's not sure what the hell to do with that. So he's confused and he's feeling a bit flustered and overwhelmed and sad. So let's see, what does the divine feminine want with the divine masculine? So all of the anger I hold back is burning up from inside, and maybe that's why she's had to pull back and focus on her health, because it hasn't been good for her to be focused on the rage or anger because of the rejection. Or because of this feeling of being treated a certain way. And he might not have meant to have treated her that way, but it's made her feel that she's not good enough. So there's rage there. Yeah, so let's see what else is coming up with that. What does she want? Wow, wow, wow. So many. So the King of Swords, she wants him to step up basically and take the lead. And tell her exactly what he wants. 10 of Cups is that commitment, happy family, happy marriage. That's what she wants with him. Yeah, look at the 2 of Pentacles. Same thing he's got here, 2 of Pentacles. So she wants him to make a choice already. Stop doing back and forth, juggling everything in his life, getting overwhelmed. Yeah, the Hermit is the ice, like retreating. 10 of Pentacles, once again, like this 10 of Cups, happy marriage. It's security, it's stability, it's the marriage. Page of Pentacles is the new beginning. So she wants him to embrace a new, fresh start that he could have with her. Just do it. Like, just jump in and take the risk with her. That's what she wants. Because she's got a lot of love to give him. But she wants him to also take some time out for himself to really work it out. You know, how he's truly feeling. She wants truth from him. She just wants him to come forward and just say it. Because she knows that there are feelings he has for her, but he's holding back. So that's where she's at. And we've got Virgo energy, Leo energy, Gemini, Virgo. Yeah, Gemini, Virgo. What's that one? Yeah. And we've also got, I'm just checking quickly because I know you guys like to know this stuff as well, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there's a lot of earthy energy here too. So she really just wants to have this special life with him, this beautiful life with him. She wants to know what's going on. To her, it's just clear, you know, I want to be with you. Let's be together and work on this together. But there's an anger there because it could be that, you know, one of them are married and they don't want to be in that connection as well, and just want to get out of it. Maybe some divine feminines are in an unhappy connection and they just want him to hurry up, make a decision already. That's just for some of you. But for the majority of you, I feel like you just want to have this beautiful, happy life with him. It's so simple to you. And all he has to do is just jump in and stop stressing and stop overthinking things. So that's what's going on there. Yeah. Some of you do have a family together already. You have children. Look, balance. Look at that. And they're not happy, see? These people are not happy. So if there's legal issues going on between you and your twin, she just wants that healing and balance in your lives. Wants the justice to come through because it could be someone else. You know, there could be some other legal issue that's not even to do with you, but it's external. Maybe he's going through it, maybe the divine feminine, but it's affecting the connection. Could be divorce, wants him to get divorced, or, you know, whatever it might be. But yeah, I mean, it's really interesting because she's not happy that there's no balance in the connection. So it's interesting because the Two of Pentacles is the balancing act, and she's got it and he's got it. So she wants him to hurry up and balance his life out and just make a decision already. Because she feels that once he makes a decision and chooses her, or even if he doesn't choose her, she at least will know. You know, but it's almost like she can't fully make a decision herself because she knows that he's not letting go, like he's holding on. So is there hope or is there not hope? You know, it's kind of like left up in the air for both of them. And that's why I think she's pulled back and is just wanting to focus on herself for now and try and find her own stability, her own happiness in her own house and life. And he's just really at a loss right here. He's not really sure where he's going in life. He's not sure. It could be that he's choosing, you know, between two people where he needs to be or two locations. Something going on there. So let me get an idea, okay? What's going on? Divine Masculine. Let's have a look deeper. Wow, look at that. This has not even got anything on it. But it kind of reminds me of that saying that a leopard can't change their spots or something. So maybe there's something that's just, it is the way he is. There's certain things that he can't change perhaps about himself. The playing field. So this card signifies someone who is untamed and never wants to be tied down. So possibly someone who is a player, but more than not, it is a person who doesn't wish to be tied down or be in a committed relationship. And that might be very significant if he is afraid of commitment, if he doesn't really want to be in this marriage, like she's saying that she possibly just wants to make house with him, you know, just to have that beautiful life that a lot of people want, is that companion to live with, to share a life with, and be bonded with. And yet he might be really afraid of that, and maybe he's come out of something else heavy and is just not ready. But we look at this, see, make the first move. So take the initiative. It may be subtle or bold, but now is the time to let more show up the things you desire and want. You will never know what could happen if you just keep it to yourself. So he's playing it safe. That's what he's doing. And he's not making the first move, which is why he's, you know, what's that, teetering? I don't know what's the word. But yeah, he's sort of like ready to jump in and then he backs off. So, and he's sad because it's almost like that's how he is. He can't change it. So hang on, there's noises. It's people just bringing their bins in, guys. Sorry, but it kind of does remind you of that. Just hearing that right now just kind of reminded me of, okay, so what rubbish is he getting rid of out of his life, and what is he still holding on to? Because it feels like there's still some karmic stuff that he's holding on to, which is why there's a lot of fears here. He's not jumping straight into this. He's maybe he's used to being single for a while, or he just wants to be. but still wants his cake and eat it too kind of thing. So he still wants the divine feminine in his life, and he definitely wants it to be exclusive. I feel like he does want that. But the Seven of Cups can represent options. What other things are out there? Who is out there? So is he playing the field? You'll know with your divine masculine if you felt like you've been an option, not a choice. But he really has some fears about making the first move, and maybe the divine feminine in some way has seen that as a rejection. So what's going on with the divine feminine? Yes, she's secretly admiring him. So she watches him intently, as she has many times before, his beauty, having her catch her breath. She loves him from afar, unaware that the rest of the world surrounds her. So she is busy getting on with her life, focusing on herself, but she also keeps an eye on things. So she could be, you know, it's interesting about this gossip. She could be talking about him through mutual friends, finding out things, or watching his social media. Or even if they are in contact, like she's still keeping her feelings secret, but claims. See, she wants to claim him. This card signifies someone who feels personal claim upon someone with emotions that they belong or should belong to them, even if only in their mind. This is not a bad or good card, as it really does depend on the type and want a person feels claimed. So what I feel is that she sees that he is hers. She wants to claim him. She's already claimed him as hers. But it's kind of hard if he's not allowing himself to be fully hers. Yeah, so let's see. Divine masculine, what's going on? You deserve love. You are lovable. So there's a deep fear of rejection here within him. He might be pushing the divine feminine away or keeping her at arm's length because he's not sure that he even really deserves love himself. And the divine feminine, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So she is maybe even literally praying, manifesting things here, putting her affirmations out there for a really beautiful relationship with him, or healing at least, you know. So let's see what else is going on behind the scenes here. Wow. For the divine masculine, eternal youth, energy, newness, vitality, which is interesting because it kind of goes into that renewal energy too. He could be playing an instrument, but it's almost like for some divine masculines, they might really be feeling the fact that they're aging too. That could be something that's really, you know, some might be going through a midlife crisis kind of thing. Others might just feel like they want to hold on to their youth. They want to still play the field before they have to settle down kind of thing. But the other energy I'm getting with this, the other message, is that he wants to be a new person. He wants to reinvent himself. He doesn't like who he sees in himself, the old him. So that's all about that renewal as well that keeps coming up. And the divine feminine, seduction, allure, desire, manipulation. So she might really, in some ways, even subtly, be coming across as very desirable or alluring to the divine masculine. So she might dress up really beautiful. She might post pictures on social media that makes him notice, okay? It could also be that he's really just feeling the pull towards her, that she is feeling these beautiful feelings for him. She really does desire him. I can't talk. And in some way, she might know that he is very much into her physically, so that's how she can kind of lure him in a way. Because maybe he's just not open to the emotional stuff right now, to have a D&M or talk out things. So the only way she can really feel that she can get his attention is by looking good. So that could be something that she's really... And it's not even about physical appearance, it's also just about her energy vibration. If she's vibrating at a high frequency, if she's showing that she's having a happy life and it's putting it out there on social media or even in person, that she's okay, she's all good, she's got her life together, she's onwards and upwards, she feels that that's going to also draw him in because he will be attracted to that positivity rather than a clingy energy. So that's interesting, that. Let's have a look at what he wants to say. Okay, so he wants to say to her, I hate the fact that I'm ignoring you and pushing you away. It just scares me to feel so deeply for you. I never had that before. And I know that we have unfinished business to take care of, but I have family issues that I need to clear first. It could be that karmic stuff. I feel frustrated with myself because I'm afraid that you are going to be the one that got away. I wish I had the courage to come back for you, but I just don't feel ready. I need more healing time first. And the Divine Feminine says, I've been taking you for granted. I'm sorry. Now I finally feel the consequences of my actions. I hope I haven't lost you for good. And I know that we are destined to be together. That's why I'm coming back soon. So it's, yeah, she's also pulled back, as we can see there too. A little bit just self-protective. You are the light in my darkness. Keep shining bright so I can come back home. So she's, you know, she's saying you do have this beautiful light to you, Divine Masculine. Keep shining it, because that's what keeps me, you know, that's what draws me into you. The Divine Masculine, the White Stag, you have a mission together. He knows that. So deep down he knows they are meant to be together. It might scare the hell out of him. Luck is on your side, and trust your twin will find their way. Loyalty. So I feel like that's his way of saying, you know, one day we will be together when I'm ready, when things are meant to be. It'll all align. Luck is on our side. The Divine Feminine says, the promise, your love is truly meant to be. She knows that. And finding their freedom. So she understands that they both have to kind of find their freedom just to grow and heal in themselves right now. And relax. Ghosting you is processing for them. So if he has ghosted her, she's just being advised by the universe to just take it easy. Don't take it to heart, because it's just him processing the connection, him needing to reflect, you know, have that self-awareness as well. And for the journey, you are both gathering knowledge. So you're both learning on the journey here. And the Divine Masculine says, we are always and forever. You are the strongest person I have ever known. So he sees her battles and is very inspired by how strong she is. I want to trust myself again. And the Divine Feminine says, you have made me stronger than I ever thought I could be. So he's helped that. He's helped her to become strong. I am understanding that we are learning from each other. Wow, yeah. And also, sometimes I feel like I don't exist to you. So she is struggling with that rejection, but she's aware of where it's coming from, which is good. So she knows it's, yeah, she knows it's something she also needs to heal. And he says, I want to give my heart to you. Please be gentle. And she says, I have the drive to succeed. I believe in us. Do you? He says, I'm sorry I ghosted you and stopped communicating. It was never my intention to hurt you. And she says, I've become so empowered. Thank you for believing in me. And the last message here, guys, for the journey, have faith. The Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine have to have faith. Because at the moment, whilst they're still hurt, they just need to retreat, heal themselves, know how beautiful they both each are within themselves, have that confidence in themselves independently. Because they're beautiful people, and he will gain his courage and strength in time, and the Divine Feminine is becoming stronger, even more strong, you know, in herself. So guys, I hope that's resonated, and I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Love and blessings.